Alright, hello everybody and welcome to the third episode of Wolf Tales. Sitting here and I just finished growing Willow, which was our little pup that we got from, I think it was Even Winter? Maybe it's Scar North. I don't know, from whichever couple that we did the last episode, we got Willow. So if we look at the stats, it actually isn't that bad at all. We achieve... Yeah. Thunderstorm's still going on outside. Okay. So we achieved that tier 3 that we tried to... Tier 3 male that we didn't have last episode. We had the tier 2 male. So now I have a tier 3 male. We can really get into this. As you see down at the 5 symbols at the bottom, those are your different abilities. So we had that 6 on Willow and Scar, which is good. It's actually really, really good. So then it looks like the only thing that we need from Scar is the health, if we're looking at Willow. And then for Eve, we need the defense and the attack. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to breed Eve and Willow. So let's just do that, because that has 2 stats we need instead of 1. So just click breed. Remember to click breed. There have been multiple times where I have not clicked that. Now that we have finished, we are now on chapter 2, we can donate. Welcome to the pack screen. Here you can grow your reputation with the clans. Select the clan to get started. So I think the clan that I want to work on leveling up by donating wolves to is the Lost Wolves. It doesn't really matter which one you do, I just like the sound of Lost Wolves. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Here you can select animals and donate them to the clan. Donating animals will increase your reputation. There are 2 ways to increase a clan level. One is by donating your wolves to another clan. That'll give it clan XP, which will level up the clan. Or you can go and defeat the clan, and that will automatically boost it up a level. So one of the upsides to donating the wolves to increase the level is you can do it more often. Once you the downside to it is that it's not as quickly. Like, you get less XP for it, and as you get more levels, you need more higher level wolves and everything to get to the next level. Now, for defeating different clans, the downside to it is it takes 5 hours for a clan to reset. The upside to it is that once you defeat the clan, you automatically get to the next level, as far as I've gone, which I think is level 5, clan level 5. And you also get to recruit the alpha, and you might be able to recruit one of the other wolves as well, that might have different abilities. So what I did the last time, which I found was pretty useful, because you want to be able to get rid of wolves you don't want for 2 reasons. One, to keep it organized and keep from confusing yourself to breeding to 2 wolves you don't mean to breed. And 2, so that you can still level up a clan. I completely lost my train of thought there, but I probably will get to it later. Anyway, so you want to be able to get rid of wolves, and you also want to be able to get different abilities. Like, if you look down here, and we should go to stats, that 5 icons below all the stats of a... Excuse me. Okay. Sorry, I had to cut out for a sneeze. Okay. So you see the 5 symbols below, like the health, defense, attack, and speed stats. When you recruit from a different clan, there's a possibility that they will have a different ability, which is what you want. Different abilities can make your wolf more powerful, especially during PvP, because you'll be able to get more damage in. So you definitely want that. So that's why I usually keep 1 clan that I just a designated get rid of wolves, and then the other 3 I will just keep defeating over and over and over again to see if I can get those higher level cubs if I wanted to. Because the thing is that you can't get the cubs unless you are an ally with them. So what I've kind of just been thinking about it during the break, it's only been like an hour since the last episode, I've recorded the last episode, is that you cycle through. Oh, cycle through, I mean that, like, for this round we'll have, if I go, like, we'll have Lost Wolves. And then we'll defeat the other 3, Critical Wolves, Cave Wolves, and Moonlight Wolves. And then in the next 5 hours, then we'll go to, like, we'll keep Critical Wolves, we'll get them to an ally so we can get their cub. But once we get their cub, because it's an 11-hour reset, and I think once, from what I understand from the little bit I've played of this game, that once you get an ally, you can't recruit a wolf right away, you gotta wait 11 hours. So once we get that Critical Wolves as an ally, we can then defeat Lost Wolves, Moonlight Wolves, and Cave Wolves 2 times before we can defeat Critical Wolves to get... Then we'll go on to Cave Wolves, if that makes any sense. I hope you get my idea. It's really confusing and hard to explain, because in my mind it makes perfect sense, but it might not down on paper. So, for this first round, we're gonna do Lost Wolves. And so we already have the 2 wolves that we want breeding, and then plus Scar. The other 3, we really don't need. Now I usually keep the wolf that has the best health for the one that I usually just keep playing. So I do have the one with the best health, because everybody, North has 66, Brute has 50, and Winter has 60, and the wolf I'm currently playing has 86. So you can go ahead, that's Mentor, donate. Go to Lost Wolves, we can go ahead and donate North, Brute, and Winter, and that will get us halfway to clan level 2 for the Lost Wolves. So if we just go ahead and click donate, you will not be able to retrieve these animals. Are you sure you want to donate them? Yes. Now what this does is this gives you more room in your den to have more babies and breed and really concentrate on getting those better stats. So then, like, and then if you have 3 wolves, or like 5 wolves, or whatever, that extra one can be digging, but since this breeding is almost done, I'm not going to go ahead and do that. But for now, we'll leave it here, because I now want to go to the main focus of this episode. I want to defeat the other 3 clans, take over their not really take over their territory, but clear their territory, and see what alphas, if we can get any abilities, which I think starting off we can't, but we can go ahead and just go ahead and fast travel to the Critical Wolves, because we are technically allies with them, but then it's really easy to make them enemies. We just click target one of their wolves, so say it's going to be Silver, but as you can see it's a level 3 wolf, so we might not want to start with this one. I don't think we'll be able to defeat him. Yeah, both of these are level 3 wolves, so we'll hold off on the Critical Wolves until we get some better wolves. But we can, so if we go back to our den, we can then do the Moonlight Wolves. Actually, an easy way to tell. So what's weird is that these wolves that are in this clan are level 3. The alpha level is level 1 to level 1. Let's just try this and see. Because an easy way, you can defeat one wolf, or if you're in trouble, you can just jump out of this little spiral circle thing, and then it'll quit the fight. I think it also resets the health, but I mean, there's one way to find out. So let's see if we can take this guy on. He's not even attacking me. That's fine. Oh, there we go. Okay, so he did 7 damage. So I don't think we're going to be able to win this one. See, we're now our enemies. Now let's see if we... make sure you detarget, otherwise you can't really run out. So we run out. See, the fighting stops. So let's wait for our health to get back. I'll be right back when it is. Okay, restart in 3, 2... Alright, we have our health back, so let's jump back in. See, yeah, see, his health redoes it, so we're not going to be able to defeat... His health resets, so we're not going to be able to defeat these guys. We're still not quite high enough level with Violet here. Now, we could take one of our other wolves and defeat him there, but I don't really want to do that right now. We're going to get attacked if we're staying here. So we're just going to go ahead and see if we can defeat one of the other clans. If we can't defeat one of the other clans, then we'll go ahead and switch wolves just to defeat, because we have Scar, who is not being used right now. Let's go ahead and go to Den. So we will probably do more breeding next episode, or I might do it in between episodes. We'll see. But right now, the focus is we gotta clear these packs out. As many as we can, at least. So if we look at the map, there's one straight out of our base, and it's the Moonlight Wolves. So let's see if we can defeat them. I'll be back once I get there. Alright, so now I'm waiting outside of the Moonlight Pack clan. Now we're gonna go in, and you can see there are resources in here that we can collect, but I want to see if we can fight these guys first. We're gonna find one of the wolves. There we go. Okay, see, these are level 1. These guys we can defeat. But before we do that, let's see if we can collect some of these resources. So that one we can't claim until we've defeated the pack. Yeah, it looks like all of these we can. Sometimes you can collect some, sometimes you can't. So let's go ahead and do Pharaoh. Pharaoh? Pharaoh? I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's Pharaoh. We're gonna go with Pharaoh. So you see we can easily defeat this guy. And what you also gotta remember is the second you defeat the second member of the pack, the alpha will appear. Now you can't just run out of the circle like I said before, and the alpha will still be there when you get back, and it won't have any more cubs. You just gotta keep that in mind. So we're just gonna check. We don't even have to walk out here. Just have to keep an eye out for the other wolf. Let's just go ahead and get in there. Attack this guy. Also, before I forget, the reason why I had to walk over here and I couldn't just fast travel is because this clan is an enemy, therefore we cannot fast travel to them. You can only fast travel to allies and your den. So you see, here comes the alpha. My health is a little bit low to be attacking an alpha, so we're gonna go ahead and run out the side. Okay, now I have full health, so let's go jump back in. So the alpha comes back out. Don't have any more clan members to worry about, so we just go right and attack the alpha. Run towards him, target. I'm just gonna say Rowan. I don't know. These have some pretty interesting names, I gotta admit. Just keep attacking, get all of his health down. Now this is probably not gonna be a good wolf, but we can use this wolf to then trade or donate to the other pack, which I've already forgotten the name of, that we want to be allies for this round. So you can see, you can decide its fate. If you don't want it, then you can release it, but again, there's so little resources that you can collect pretty easy that I just suggest taking it, and then you can donate it and get like some free XP from it. So now you see that the Blaze Wolves will be the next wolves in 5 hours. That's what I was talking about earlier, that you gotta wait 5 hours for a new clan. So if we just go and, I'm gonna go and collect these resources, and then I will see you at the next clan we want to defeat. Alright everybody, we're back at the next clan, the Cave Wolves. So let's see, yeah, these guys are level 1 as well. So let's go ahead and attack this first wolf. Taking 8 damage to me. I think we can still win. Yeah, we're still gonna be winning. I think. Yes, we are. Okay. It is a pretty close fight. Let's just kind of go over here to the border. I'm not gonna go out of it because we don't really need to. Alright, we got full health. Let's go ahead and take on Jade here. Also does 8. Looks like this clan has a good attack, which might mean that we have an upgrade from our current ones, which would be great. Okay. And before the alpha decides to come in and attack us, we're gonna run outside the border, and I will be back when I have. Alright, so we got full health, so let's attack this alpha. Straight for it. Target Annika? I'm gonna go with Annika. So just go ahead and bring down this health bit by bit. Alright, there we go. This looks like it's not better than our wolves, but I'm still going to recruit it so we can donate it to the Moonlight. I'm pretty sure was that it? I think it's the Moonlight clan that we decided to keep. So I will be back once I finish collecting these resources and get back to the den. Alright everybody, we are back. So let's get this new pup. Alright, we'll do Shadow, like Shadow Bread and Snowy. Okay. Ooh, and that's a tier 4. That's really, really good. So let's look at the 2 new wolves we got here from taking over the clans. We got Annika and Rowan. I'm just gonna say Rowan. Neither of these have any stats that are better than the ones that we currently have. So let's just go ahead and go right to donate. Oh, it's the Lost Wolves. Lost Wolves that we're doing. We're gonna donate Annika and Rowan. Get a little bit further. And then I also want to go to the map and show you what I mean by the level upgrade. See the banner at the bottom right. You can also look to the right where it lists the clans. But now that they're tier 2, both of the ones we defeated. And that little yellow kind of golden line on Lost Wolves, that's the XP that we have for the Lost Wolves to get to tier 2. Well, let's get a last look at the stats of our beautiful little guys. So it looks like that on the abilities wise, we do have that 6, which is good, but I'm looking at Shadow here. But we do not have the max health, the max defense, so it's not the max health or the max defense, but we do have an upgrade in damage and speed. So if we look at the 2, how many wolves we still need here? So we need Scar because he has the health. Now we need Eve because it's a he, no, it's female. She has the defense. Yeah, defense. You can see that they're all females. So, we might have to keep Willow just so that we can breed them. Which, I mean, isn't really an issue, but we can get the other 2 while we're breeding. Willow with probably Shadow. Yeah, Willow with Shadow. We can get the other 2 to dig so we can have more wolves. So I'm going to call it there for this episode. I will probably be doing some breeding between episodes to see if I can get a high enough tier, high enough tier wolf to get that last clan out. So yeah, I'll see y'all next time. We conquered most of Wilderland this time. I'll see you next time.